Alright, Black Lotus one time. Okay, Mox the Fire. Next best thing.
Hello.
Hello! I believe that's what you meant, Raph. And welcome to another pack of cube of me not opening Black Lotus. Thanks for the 45 months, Raph. Yeah, I'll see. Let me see what the email says. Speaking of emails, I'm getting Strixhaven previews. I'm getting some Strixhaven previews, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna take Mox, and my plan is to just be pretty open. I'm passing Jace. I'm passing a lot of good blue cards. I'm passing an early Entomb, so I probably don't want to be Reanimator. Passing the Kiki Jiki. Could try and draft Artifact. Or could take that Tundra maybe. The Boohie. Wow. Thanks for the 10 months, the Boohie. I like the Boohie. I don't know much about you, but I always get good vibes. I like that. What do we think, chat? I kind of want to take Tundra. I could take Metalworker. I could take Gush. We did just pass Jace and Flooded Strain and Underground Sea. So I don't know how I feel about the Tundra. I don't know. I could take Tundra. I like the Tundra pick. I mean, I don't know, passing Jace and stuff is rough, but Metalworker is a bit aggro pick too. I do like an artifact archetype though. Ooh. I want to take Leovold.
Is this a good vibe stream?
It's not a good vibe stream, it's a vibe stream. We're just straight up vibing. I mean, I could take Hallowed Fountain, but what if Blue-Eyed is not open? I could take Hellblade, I guess, and draft like Blue-Eyed aggro, maybe? Is that a thing? I'm not taking Brain Freeze. Absolutely not. I want to take Leovold or Seasoned Hellblade. Alright, I'll take Leovold. Oh. What's better, Strix or Library? I'm loving it though. Marshflats would have been nice too. Red Lancer. Thanks for the resub. I read your message. I didn't even... Thank you, I think. Since the song angle is already taken, you should put on a shot play with costumes and animals. Okay. Hey, yeah, I've got into Mythic with your 4-color Doom list. Still a blast to play. In Standard? You think it's actually good? I'm actually not playing 4-color Doom in Standard. I won't say more today, but I'm not. I was underwhelmed when I was testing the deck against my teammates. I would take Tundra, but the best card is probably Tree Speaker. I think the best card is probably Tree Speaker, but it's also like basically a 1-color combo. Library? Yeah, that makes sense. Jwola. Thanks for the 5 months. I guess I haven't streamed for a few days, so people have the streams. Oh, wow. Birds or Delta? I'm assuming it's Birds or Delta. I mean, we can end up mono green if like the Tree Speaker tables, right? Maybe Birds makes more sense. Fetches was Library. I feel like Bird's better, right? What if I feel like it could end up mono green or like maybe blue green or something. But fetch on color fetch land is kind of unreal, I guess, if we really want to play the Leovold. Alright, I'll take the fetch land. Yikes.
Pigeon arrived.
Hey Value Vizier, thanks for the 7 months. Could still take Day of Judgment. I mean, I could be like banned, right? Banned control. I don't really want to take Assassin's Trophy. Our trophy is actually decent in the QB thinking. Alright, I mean, I'll take the trophy. I mean, I think a while ago I'd have slammed the him, but I think Ramanap might be a better card. So I think I would take Ramanap. Matt Auntie, thank you so much for gifted sub number 0104. Oh, we got a little scam train going on level 3. So Ramanap or him? I'm gonna lock Ramanap in unless everyone says him. Am I not the Reanimator combo guy? I could be, but I passed Entomb in the first pack, and I'm assuming it's not tabling, so... And Large Brandon also is the resub, 7 months. Thank you so much, Large Brandon. Alright, Rex Sage or Predator? They're both pretty good. I'd happily main deck either. I think Predator is probably a bit better, but I'm not sure that's true. That would be my guess. You guys like Sage, really? Alright, I'll trust Andrew. Wow, Entomb actually tabled. And Harmonize. Should we be like Sultai was like Reanimator sub-team? 7 Spig Gristlebrand? Yeah, but the problem is I passed Entomb pack 1, so maybe... That was a good point. It would mean that like it's a person to my exact left who would have to take Entomb. I just take Harmonize and be green. Yeah, I like it. I have Acceleration too. Woe Strider, I guess. Probably unexciting. Hey, Indy. You missed the hello. I've already helloed. You're late. Wow, we're getting all the Notch Reanimator stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Alright, ship has sailed. Our deck's looking decent. Should I take Lingering Souls because I have Tundra? I'm assuming Lingering Souls might be better than Midnight Reaper. I guess I have Woe Strider and stuff. Maybe Midnight Reaper is good. I think Midnight Reaper. I don't know what that card does really in the cube, but... My colors are not super open though. I think this is going to be a rough draft. I think the packs were pretty high quality, but I think I might get screwed. I think I'm going to take Misty. Misty... And the rest of the pack's just not that exciting. I don't think there's any like quality high picks besides Misty.
Hello, 3.
Haven't seen him in ages. Just a weekend. I was testing. Hey Dave, thanks for the resub. What's up? Hey Tristan. Hey Jesse. What did I end up registering? Still a secret. I'll reveal on the stream on the podcast tomorrow, or whenever we record the podcast. Is Prismatic better or Misty? I'm guessing Misty because it gets dual lands. Blue-white in both formats. I am playing blue in both formats. I will say that much. It's probably already too much. I don't know, this pack feels a bit underwhelming. I already have like all these good value free drops, but I guess Tracker is probably bad. I mean, Rager is just bad, right? Like the black ones are probably bad. I'm assuming Tracker is the pick. I'm not playing John Coco. I don't know, maybe I have a blue splash and maybe we figured out some sick blue splash in the John Coco deck. Memory was Leovold. Is memory good? I mean, Tracker's gotta be so much better. Tracker's just so busted. Oh. Wow. I'm gonna have to take library, right? I have a Mox too, which makes library better. Some good cards. I love Copter. I think this would be a pretty good Copter deck. Nissa's pretty busted. Alright, I need cards that do stuff though. Scarab God does stuff, right? Is Scarab God better than Ooze? Yeah, I agree I need cheap cards, but... Ooh, Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossom was good for me the other day. I kind of like Bitter Blossom. It's not Arbor Elf, it's Pilgrim. I would have probably taken Arbor Elf. Do I take Pilgrim still? Do I need it that badly? I have the Tundra. Could get like Fractured Identity in the third pack. Alright. Another free drop. Should I take Scrubland? Because I have Delta and Rainforest and Pilgrim. So I could splash. If I take Scrubland, then I can splash any white card I open. I could take Finale, kind of a win con and like a tutor. But probably not great. I mean, I could take Nissa. What's better, Scrubland, or is Nissa actively good, or is it just a filler? Mentor is a good splash. Not a free, but could end up being really good in our deck. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of white for free, basically. That's not quite enough to splash a Mentor, though. I'd have to play like basic planes or something, or get more dual lands. I think Questing Beast is probably pretty solid in this deck. And then just take Hangy Bee. I could take Sundering Titan in case I get Tinker and some artifacts. I don't know if Hangerback Walker is like good enough just for value. What did we take over Bitter Blossom? We took Pilgrim. Pretty glad I did. Maybe Hangerback's just better sideboard card too. Alright, here's our cheap cards. What's the best one? Jitte, Heartless Act, or Scavenging Ooze? Jitte, Scavenging Ooze, Heartless Act. I'm not too sure. I'll refer to the cube experts. Jitte? Alright, sounds good. I was thinking Jitte or Heartless Act, but I wasn't sure. Could be a splash. Splash Armageddon. Splash the Mom. Toughness 2 or less. I kind of wish I had taken that Season Hollowblade. I'd have had a pretty... I would have had like an insane mono white aggro deck, right? I never draft mono white aggro. My deck would have been the nuts. Wow, Noble Hierarch. Speaking of... Overgrown Tomb. Maybe Overgrown Tomb will table. JVP, Counterspell. There's a lot of good cards in this pack for me. Man, all the wrong duels and fetch lands. Hex Drinker is probably pretty nice in my deck now. Is Hex Drinker good in the cube? Cobra? I have a couple fetch lands. I could take the Cobra too. Either one. Oh, it's pretty split right now. Yeah, Cobra does fix a bit. It's good with ramming up and stuff. Alright, I'll take Cobra. Plus Dave said Cobra. Ooh, Ren and 6. I mean, there's Plateau and stuff I can maybe table. No, I guess it's not Plateau I want. Never mind. Signet, off-color Signet, not a fan. As I'll just say Courser. Courser Ramnap. Maybe I'll get Fastbomb could still be in the pack. Like, people are just not going to pick Fastbomb very highly. Is this a pod deck? Nope. Treasure Cruise, never bad. I mean, Sakura Tribalder, I'm not ramping in too much, but I feel like it's the best card for me anyways. Hopefully we pick up like payoff or two. Liliana seems like a good payoff. Probably better than the green creature, than the green card. Just powerful card, I guess. Nothing fancy. I'm not a fan of Primal Command. I feel like it's too expensive. Fractus could be good. What do you think, Liliana or Thragdad? The T-Dad. Ooh, cheap card. Probably Inquisition, right? Over the walls. I don't really use the walls very well. Well, the wall over it's kind of okay, but Comrade. Yeah, Inquisition seems very nice in this deck. Oof. I mean, I love Top, but it doesn't. I already have like Library. I don't really have combos. I mean, I have a couple of fetch lands. I guess I have a lot of combos. It's like more air, but I don't think Register is any good, right? I mean, maybe Control Magic. I'll just take the top, but man, I would have that. Oh, that's the ticket. That's our win con. Sword to Plowshare is still in the pack too. Wow. Should I splash for Sword or just take the win con? I feel like I need the win con. That card's really good. I've never seen Gap pass the top. I have fast tops. Alright, let's take Titan. Yeah. Ooh, alright, all the Titans. Alright, we got our win cons. Got even more win cons. Might not play Hex Drinker anymore. Or might not play top. That's a lot of like... Not gonna play Talisman. I don't know about Ghost Rider and Midnight Reaper. Definitely not playing Tendrils. Cabal Ritual. I'm not gonna play Hermit. We don't have too many cuts to make. I'm not gonna play Hangerback main. Wow, we never got dual lands though. Our mana is actually not very good. Overgrown Tomb Din Table. 5, 9, 16, 18, 21, 24. Gotta cut one of the either Ghost Rider or Midnight Reaper, whichever is worse. Bean Slayer Angel. Alright, chat. Let's see, chat. What do you guys think I'm playing in Standard? I won't answer. I just want to get a feel, see if anyone's if people have the read or not. Roy says Sultai. Kang says who knows. Mono white. No, I already said I wasn't playing 4-color Doom. Blue white in Standard. Ambitious. Mono white. Mono red control. That's not a Standard deck, right? That's like the Ram deck and thingy. Runes. Nah, I'm not playing Runes. Teamer, Saltmatum, or Esper, Saltai, Cycling. I'm playing one of the real archetypes. Please not Grill. Alright, Tristan, what do you think the best deck... What do you think... I'm not going to ask you the best deck because I don't want... Because you tested with... Tristan, what do you think the 3 best decks in Standards are? This way you don't have to like give away what your teammates are playing. Unless you're naming some really weird deck I've never heard of, then you might be giving away what your teammates are playing. I see some guesses. I've seen the deck I'm playing listed in what... Well, you guys pretty much listed every real archetype, so it wasn't that hard. You did name the list I'm playing. Tristan says Mono Red, Sultai, and Rogues. Alright. So you're saying your teammates are all playing Rogues? Nice. Is Nassif still a deck? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think so. Tokens is the best deck. If you think the 3 best decks are Mono Red, Sultai, and Rogues, you should probably be playing Mono Red. Kai said he registered a last minute brew you made in Historic. Alright, I guess cat's out of the bag. We are playing a Sunday brew. A last day brew in Historic. Alright, we need a 1-cut chat. What's my worst card? Thasiger maybe? Or one of these free drops? I would guess it's one of these free cards. Because of the curve and, yeah. I could see cutting Harmonize too. Since I have Tracker and... I could cut Ramanap too. I guess I only have like 2 fetch lands. Mom to Splash. No, I don't want to play Mom up to Splash. If I cut Wood Rider or Reap Rider is worse. Yeah. Man, my deck is bad. Is Rager better? Should I splash like Ravagers of War in this deck? I mean, I'm open to playing some of the other cards I have in my sideboard, or even Hangerback Walker as a speed bump against aggro and annoying creature against control, but I also want to play 18 lands. I want to play 17 lands in the Mox. So I could just like... Is Thasiger good in my deck? I'm not really filling up my graveyard much. Is Top even good? I think Top's pretty good. Thasiger seems fine. Alright. Alright, I could do that. Don't play Frost Titan, really? I think it's my best card. Yeah, I didn't really find my lane in this draft. My colors were not very open. Alright, so I have 2 sources, 3 sources of blue, 4, 5 already. So I need like 2 islands, I think, just because I have Frost Titan. And then I have 1 source of green, so I need at least 7. How many lands do I have left? 14. And I have 1. Alright, I probably have to do that. Oh, this is bad. Wait, Misty Tundra... Tundra is good, right? No. Delta gets blue and black. And if I'm playing Tundra, I still get blue. Oh no, because they're on color fetches. I suppose to be mono white. I agree. I kind of wanted to take that Season Hallowblade for a pick. I think that would have worked out nicely for me. Is 8 green enough? Not really. But I can't play less of the other colors either, so here we are. Quality of my cards is low. I mean, I got nothing. I didn't get Thoughtseize. I didn't get a counterspell. I mean, it was mono white and mono red open. It's kind of unfortunate. Like, if you want to be open and drop the best deck, you're probably supposed to end up like mono white and mono red a disproportionate amount of the time. Reanimators was also super open. I'd love to play first. Yep. No, man, that Overgrown Tomb, brutal. I mean, I'm not even sure it's a great hand. It was only one land, but. Oh yeah, I'm well aware my deck sucks. I mean, at least Raimnap is the nuts if I draw a fetch land. Maybe I should keep it. But I feel like I need all the other cards more. Alright. Is this cube deck better or worse than your historic deck? Depends. The best thing about Trainwreck drafts is it feels awesome to win with them. Yeah, I have like no expectation. So that's nice. And I'm getting unlucky on top of like having a mediocre deck, so. They're playing some kind of mono white deck though. Oh, never mind, they're playing control. Yikes. Yeah, I could have gotten rid of Inquisition. My reasoning, if I draw a fetch land, I was going to be pretty happy anyways, because I draw a third land, and it's my only interaction spell. I feel like Inquisition's the best card in my deck, because I have like just no interaction, but you know. But they're stuck on lands too. Okay. Just going to play Tracker. Hope they don't have Sword. What is the toughest deck choice for a big event in the last years? It's been pretty tough overall. And sometimes for this standard format, it felt like the more you knew, the harder it got in some ways. Or maybe just the standard, I feel like a lot of the decks just run super close. I think I would have been happy regging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, I think I would have been okay regging 5 or 6 standard like archetypes in standards. I mean, we could bring in Ravages against Control. The problem with that plan is they probably have a bunch of signets that we didn't see and maybe even a Mox or whatnot. So it's always tricky, I think, to play Ravagers of War in this format. What's the most recent time you felt your team broke it? I don't know about breaking it, but I think when we played Junsack, when I think it was me and Luis who made top 8. It was Junsack. But then I think the top 8 was a different format. I don't remember. I don't know. My memory is really bad for that kind of stuff, so I could be forgetting something. Should I bluff attack? Oh. The team PT? Oh, was the, yeah. Oh yeah, that Nexus, yeah. When it was only us and like 1 or 2 other teams playing Nexus, like Levy and someone else, yeah. Yeah, we broke it. Should have won that PT probably. I made a few mistakes and we got a little unlucky in a few rounds. It was the same format. Oh yeah, I just lost to Seth in the finals, right? It was a match against the crazy match against what's his face against Salvato, and then I just got like Harold in the finals. Did I break it this time? I'll say more on the stream, but let's just say for historic, we have a spicy one. I don't know if it's good though. I could return and lose it. I think it's probably better to mill and make tokens. No turn to layout. If this was a noble hire, can you imagine? I guess they had the days. They were ready for my label. Was the days. The Kai brew? No, it's my brew. It's my brew, and it's questionable. Well, it's our brew, but Kind of my brew. Alright, this game's not going well. I think I might just jam Liliana just for mana efficiency. So that next turn I can hopefully go Harmonize into Leovold. Also, they might just not have it, right? They might just trying to be buying a bit of time, and they actually don't have the counter. Actually, like F6, because I was just so sure they were going to counter. We did see Miscalculate in game 1. That was a bad play by me, maybe. Because there's not that many counters in the cube, so it's pretty likely their counter was just Miscalculate, or Miscalculation. I'll never get it right. Okay, though. Gonna get it Mana Leak now. Alright. I'll just play Leovold right away. I'll attack first, I guess. I mean, I'm losing clues with trackers, but who cares? I have enough value. My actual best card, except I can't cast it very easily at all. Dude. Well, I guess I'm playing with Sphere of Resistance in the third game. Yeah, this is getting obscene. Yeah, they must be laughing. I mean, it's still a card for a card at the end of the day, right? I'll play top. I kind of want to have an extra blocker, I think. You just keep some mana up. I don't think they're going to play differently because I have mana up, I guess. Maybe just stacked on my turn. How does this card work? Starting with you, each player votes for a non-land permanent you don't control. So I need to type tracker. Living Ring? Base batters. Okay. I mean, they're down to one card. I should be okay. No blue mana. I'm gonna have to Assassin's Trophy and Muldrifter. The good old 4-for-1. I mean, he'll probably be fine, right? I wonder if I'm supposed to kill the Muldrifter or not. Or give it a turn. I think I'll kill it. Yeah, sure, let them untap. Alright, that's not too big of a deal. As long as I can find some blue mana. 6 and 8 and... Wait, I have exactly 9. Now I have 2 force on top. So I can Rex Sage, Grave Titan, go down to 1. Or I can Frost Titan first. Or Rex Sage. I could also they might double block if I attack. I can like upkeep Dassiger and mill the 2 forests. But then I might just not have enough. I might not have enough mana to you'd have not played Grave Titan, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, if I do that, then I won't have mana to Grave Titan. It's kind of a problem because I only have 1 island left, right? I guess Misty Rainforest is gone. So I have Island and Mox. Kind of close. Another flyer. Oh, it kind of sucks. I misplayed these attacks with the zombies. I took like 4 damage or something. This game's on me. It's pretty poor. Also playing, I mean, I couldn't know about mana ties and days, but playing into miscalculation was another mistake. What do I have left in my deck that can win me the game? I have Jitte, right? Jitte might not even be good enough though. Blinking image is sweet. You can blink Yorion again. This deck looks pretty bad. There's like no power, no real good cards. Just a bunch of fine cards, so. I mean, if I just have like library in my opening hand, it's probably an almost auto win. But I just had to do that in my upkeep. Awkward, and I put the wrong card on top. Even better. I mean, even Jitte doesn't save me. Mox doesn't save me. Ravages of War. I don't think I need it. Hangerback Walker, Yorion. I think this is fine. I don't want to add too many black cards. I want to be able to cast some spells in the early turn. Oh God. The trap hand. I have more green than anything, but I think I actually have to mulligan this hand. My hand just does nothing if I don't draw I mean, plus they have days and Manatize, but I guess I have Inquisition. How many do I have? Like 8? So I'm like 25% to like auto win. Like 25% to auto win, then like close to 50% to have a decent shot. And doesn't feel like playing Magic. I'm just gonna mulligan. Alright, I probably don't need top and Sylvan, right? They do have Days and Force Spike though. We didn't see a ton for Rexage, right? We saw Face Feathers. But I mean, maybe they got unlucky and just didn't draw their Soul Ring or whatnot. I don't know. Their Force Spike and whatnot's making me play bad. If their lead was white mana, I'll just probably top in my upkeep. It's pretty good value as fetch land. Yeah, of course they have Mox. I shuffled away the Rexage. Alright, well, at least I should be able to play lands or to play spells this game, so. I don't really need Force and Pilgrim, right? Could just keep the Mox. and play Sylvan, and I don't think it's that big of a deal if they have like days or miscalculate. I could also just say go. I mean, I'm not in a rush. Yeah, let's just say go. Let's make their days and mana tie stats for the entire game. Do you want to fetch first? I can like top, see if there's anything good. Another fetch. Seems pretty good. Alright, we lost. Cool. They drew their good cards this game. Their Mox and their Jace. All my choices backfired. I kept JT over Rex H2. I don't know. That was maybe... It's not the end of the world. I could draw Assassin's Trophy or something. Yeah, I agree. I mean, their deck was decent amount of air, so... And I have my own, like, card advantage if I could get rid of... Alright, it's pretty amazing, right? Cobra. Do I want to get my tracker dazed or my trophy dazed? Neither. Oh, whatever. If they have days, they have days. My tracker will win me the game. Maybe they have days in there, like, whatever. I'll play a Titan. How's the testing? It went well. I think it was pretty tough formats, and there were 2 formats, but it went pretty well. One, two, three, four, 5. I can go like Ramnap Scarab God. Sounds kind of good. Like applies pressure and you know, like a little insurance against a sweeper. I'm glad that Cobra is not a Hex Rinker. I think that was the choice. That was the pick. You know, on JT active, you would have played JT over Scarab Gods. Feel like that was just so much board presence. That eggs out, right? When did deck lists come out? I think around 1. I'll reveal what I'm playing tomorrow. And I'll probably play my standard deck because it's a fairly stock deck. And we'll keep the historic list of it Oh, why didn't they play Image first on my Scarab God? Wasn't that better for them? Alright, let's see. It's gonna want free top activation. Put on top, put on top. Let's see. Definitely one Delta. I could top once just to see the one card, but I'm honestly not even sure it's worth it. Let's see what they're working with first. Snap, Oust, Brimaz, Frost Titan. I don't know. Oust is underwhelming. Snapcaster is underwhelming. A Snapcaster Judgment's probably annoying. I'm gonna fetch first. I'm not even sure if I should top, honestly. I'll just draw some cards. JT is damage, right? It's not damage to a player, it's just combat damage. I'll do black. So let's see, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I need 4 for JT. So I think it just makes more sense to start sacking clues. Also, I could just draw, yeah. Rexage would be the nuts. I think this is probably good tapping. I'll equip the Lotus Cobra. Oh, I'm at 4. And they have Oust. Oh, but I get 2 counters on JK, so I kill their tracker no matter what. Maybe I'll attack both at Jace. I'm gonna lose my Excavator, but it's not a big deal. I had a pretty good spot here. Equip the Cobra.
Dearest Gabriel, we've been together for so long now. The sewer is not as dark whenever you're around.
Hey Tim, thanks for the resub. I was gonna say, I think Cobra is actually more valuable than my Ramnak Excavator, but I'm not sure. Just because of the extra mana I've returned? Nah, Excavator is probably still good. Man, JT is just the nuts. Alright, Frosty. Frosty T. Alright, they have ours, but at least I get some tokens. Put on top, put on top. Black mana. Frost Titan. I'm gonna equip a token. So they have Oust, right? They have Oust and Brimaz and a mystery card. So if I equip a token, they can oust the token, but then it makes them use their oust. They're just gonna oust the Titan? No, they should keep the Titan locked down, right? I'm thinking if I just want to draw a card and play a 1/1. Because if I equip a token, they're gonna go oust the token, but then I gain life. Is a token worth getting 2 counters on JT? Probably. Equip a token. Alright, I'll just blindly listen to D-Root if he says equip the token. They're not gonna oust the Titan. Because I draw Trido well with Sylvan Library, and I get 2 more tokens. They need to like oust the token and tap the Titan. Or just... Yeah. Yeah. But I gain 3, which is nice. So that Titan's not even lethal. Just go down to 1, or I could chomp. think I like just going down to 1. Dev Brimaz and a mystery card. Yeah, I have the live game from GT. Wait, they didn't play Brim. Oh, yeah, right. They had. Alright, let's see what our. Oh, here it is. Oops, here it is. I'm not even gonna bother. Let's see. Let's see if that resolves. And then let's see if they're cool with me. I mean, I'm guessing they don't have sword to plowshares or anything, but they have Venser, so maybe I shouldn't equip a token. I'll equip the Cobra. I think that's the best play against Venser. And I can attack with everyone pretty safely, I think, because it would need to have like so many. Alright, they're not. Alright, I'm going to sack a clue. And I'm going to sack another one. Should probably not F6. Hey, Adam. Alright, we got there. Nice. JT too strong. Any changes we want to make? Oh. We lost? Yeah, they went, they had turn free Jace and my board was top and Sylvan Library. But everyone knows, everyone knows top is the best card in the cube, so top easily defeated their Jace. Alright, that's fine. Okay. I don't have a ton of answers to that, do I? Cobra's the nuts. Scarab God doesn't do much for me, right? Scarab God's kind of good. What else do I have? I guess I need to find that Frost Titan. Top. Cobra. Still gonna play Leo Force. Maybe I should have gotten another force here. Green, black, blue. I have a few turns to find an answer to Worm Coil. Yeah, Lizarg is just super jaded. Classic Frenchies. We're just off it. Grave Titan is awesome. Questing Beast is nice. How good has this Cobra? How good has Cobra been on the side notes? These fetch lands, man, been ridiculous. I have more black cards. No, I have a double blue and a double black card. So I guess I should get Island, because I can draw more swamps. I mean, short of drawing 1 Mox, my draw has been like pretty great. I'm gonna start
When
chump
I was a
blocking.
young boy, my father took me into the city to see a magic stream.
I missed the reference, but I do really appreciate the support. B Pascal, thanks for the 10 months. We could pay 4 here. I guess there's no point. Classic Teen Titans. Should I just stab the Manifold? There's no way, right? They could have something. What's the worst they could have? Like, even Gristlebrand's not that bad, right? I have Leovold. Like, is Ulamog? They're not gonna play Ulamog in there just of the 1 mana vault, right? Hey, GP Jedi. Did you figure it out? Are you happy with what you submitted for the tournament? GP Jedi just had nightmares of like cat oven activations after testing for like 2 weeks or whatever for the PT. I should probably take the 4. So I'm gonna tap the Battle Sphere. I guess I don't need Titan actually. Put on top. Put on top. Attack was these dudes. Tab that. He submitted Jump Company with Liliana's defeat in the boards. Sounds reasonable. I think Food is a bit better than Company. I'm not playing either, but if I had to play one of the two, I think I would have played. Well, I definitely would have played Food.
Hey Gab, hope
But it is
all
close.
well. You two chat.
It's definitely close. Bribrop. Bribrop. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 43 months. Appreciate it. Alright, hopefully they don't have Damnation in their deck. Oh right, I should have delved both because Dassiger has stacks. I was thinking I would keep a land for Ramnap Excavator, but awkward. Plus with Sylvan Library you can actually set it up and stuff maybe, so you actually get a spell. Keep a zombie back and get them to trade. I can just block with a Cobra at this point I guess, but yeah, maybe. Ha, nice. Am I just dead? Wow. The one card in the format. Oh well. Yeah. What can you do? They probably had one of their best draws, right? That they're like Mana Vault to power out all their 6 and 7 mana cards. I think I'm gonna do Ravagers of War. Hanger back. No. Maybe Primal Command is okay against them. But I'm not sure. It doesn't deal with creatures once they have them in play. Maybe Tassier is like underwhelming. It's like fine, but nothing special. That is back this week. No special guest. Let's have that back though. I think the special gets is not. Honestly, it's both. I mean, I think pattern carry is great. Having a special guess was a nice change. He drew Lotus Bloom. That was good that I didn't draw a spell that they can Inquisition next turn. They might not even cast Inquisition at this point. Mr. Vani, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it gives them a blocker. Also, the way the game played out, I could have... I mean, I used all my mana at turn 2, turn 3, so I could have easily a 3 drop, or a 2 drop, or even maybe a 1 drop. A 1 drop's pretty unlikely. Huh. How many is this? I need 3? Could have gone like Tracker. When are they getting Gristlebrand? In 2 turns? I could just go all in on the Hexrinker. Alright, so also combos was, I hadn't even thought about that. Combos was my Ram Nap. It's kind of nice. Well, maybe I shouldn't have attacked actually. Now I have to chum block. Alright, I guess I'll chum block. That's probably not the greatest attack. Could get back Hexdrinker, make it a 4/4. That seems bad though. Yeah, why didn't they just kill Liliana, by the way? It's kind of weird. I mean, they're just can't be the Hexdrinker. I mean, they can raise it with Grace, man. Whatever. What can you do? Their deck's pretty sweet, though. Lotus Bloom, Man Evolved, Black Lotus. I mean, every deck's pretty sweet when you have Black Lotus. Makes life easier. Could use a Manifold though. Alright, let's see. That attack was so bad. I would have like 1 extra zombie right now. Tag them down to 5. Should I play Sylvan? Probably. I'm not that far behind. I'm behind, but could be worse. I think if I had that aggro zombie, maybe I guess they have Massacre Worm in their deck, so maybe extra zombie wouldn't have mattered, but sneak attack, okay. Alright, their deck's super nice. Premise. What recipes have I tried out of the food lab so far? I've tried the pancakes. I've tried kind of cooking burgers, how he says, more or less. I've tried the mushrooms, like just balsamic with mushrooms. Like all this stuff's like pretty simple, kind of basic, but everything's like kind of on point. I've tried, forget. That was maybe bad, actually. Yeah. Because getting that 2-1 in play doesn't do too much for me, and now I don't get to manipulate my draw and get an extra card of Courser next turn. Like, if I don't draw the Lotus, I'm going to draw it. I'm going to play Library for free, and I get to sack the Clue and need to. Everything I've tried out of the book's been, like, super good, super on point. I could get it. I forget. I'll get it. Let's see. I haven't tried too many recipes though. I think like just the way he does scrambled eggs. I tried the scrambled eggs. It might sound dumb to some of you because it's like super basic stuff, but a traditional French onion soup, haven't tried. But it's just like kind of like old American classics and stuff. What else? I haven't tried any of the more complicated recipes. Maybe I should block one. Oh, he tried the fried chicken recipe too. The way he does the fried chicken, like he marinates it. He like lets it soak. Yeah, it's the food lab. The massive books. Yeah, see, if I had not sacked my Clue, I could have a Scarab God in play right now. But I like messed up last turn. Oh well. Alright,
WB
GG's.
friend. GL this weekend,
dead on board,
and I
right?
was reminded of you by picking up your World's deck gold boarded.
I saw that tweet. That was cool. Hey Jarvis, thanks for resubbing. Alright, we have another good hand. Didn't matter last match. Never lucky. I don't have double black. Oh, why did I play Island? Whoopsie. I'm gonna draw black too. You know I'm gonna draw one of my two Psalms. Oh well. GG. I needed triple blue. Hierarch, best creature ever printed. Black Lotus again, eh? Mana Flare, Time Spiral. I kind of want to take Mana Flare. Can I abuse Mana Flare? They play Mana Flare, I play a Titan, tap down one of their lands. Then they play a land. And they have 6 mana, and they untap, and they have 8 mana potential. Prize without Mana Flare, I have no clock. Alright, I'll just take Mana Flare, I guess. Kind of breaks my heart, but... That's a good draw. I don't know why I didn't attack first. That's really bad. I should pump. They could have tutors and whatnot, or like bargain, I guess. Not sure there's a good reason not to pump. That's a good point. They only had 1 island, right? No, they had 2 islands. So that didn't work. Trying to tap down their 1 blue. Since they have... It's a lot of damage. But I mean, this is like 1 less mana, and it still kills them next. I'm going to attack with JT. How much is that? 6, 10. Down to 4. Could gain life, maybe, actually. Alright, I like just pumping here. Yeah, actually what I should do is just pump the once, and that's what I should have done last turn, right? I messed up. Because I have Tendril, so maybe the live game matters. So I think they should be at 2 more, and I should have 1 more counter on JT. If I played this right. I don't think they can go off though. I mean, seems pretty unlikely. They need to get like really low. That's a good go. They have Lotus. Just 2 opponents in a row that have Lotus. What are you supposed to play? Like, you play 3 opponents in this draft, so you're supposed to see Lotus. You're supposed to get 1 Lotus for every 3 Lotus you play against. I've probably played against like 10 or 12 Lotus since the last time I got a Lotus. It's my favorite thing about the Vintage Cube. I get to complain about never opening Lotus. It's just... You think their life total is more relevant than my life total? How is their life total relevant? I mean, I don't think they're going to want to tutor more than once, right? I guess tutor, you could argue they might want to tutor twice, Vam tutor twice, so the difference between 4 and 6 is actually pretty big. Alright, yeah, I think you're right. Oh god. That might just be game. That's an easy way to go off. I mean, if they have basically anything, I'm just dead. Yeah, that's game. Wow. Do I mind taking a look at Winota Warriors list? I mean, there's no way I'm going to be able to say anything good about your Warriors Winota list. I mean, you're playing a lot of really, really bad cards to make Winota work. And I think playing like 8 4-drops... I don't know, I think this deck's probably... You have no removal, I don't know. I don't like it, but it could be good. I mean, these decks have never been good. Like, Winota decks have not really been good. I think you're playing way too few lands, like 24 lands, just not enough. Because this is a deck where you need to hit 4 mana on turn 4 almost every game. I guess, I don't know. I'd probably play 26 lands with the land spells and stuff. Maybe even 27, 28 with the land spells. Maybe that's too many. You need high density of creatures in Winota. You need to gamble a bit. Alright, I could probably scoop, but... I mean, your deck seems fine. You have good curve. Decent mix. What humans are you hitting though? You're not... Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. It might be fine. Alright, I can just scoop them up, right? It's like basically impossible. I guess I'll let them finish. I'll let them do their combo. What do you think about this one? Nothing. Looks clunky. Thanks for the elaborate feedback. I don't know if you're trolling me, but you're... Atris seems so greedy. You're playing free color, so your mana's probably bad, and you're gonna have like a bunch of lands that come in play tapped and get color screwed a bunch. And you're playing Croxa with a blue splash. No, I mean, maybe you need to stick to 24 lands, honestly, just because of Winota. And 24 lands to get to 4 is like, I don't know what the odds are. Probably not super great when you're on the play. It's good that you have a lot of 1-drops. Like, probably is that card's like really mediocre, the Intimidator. I play 4 Hallowblades just because that card's actually good, but I guess you need more warriors and stuff. I mean, your creatures are not your... You have to play like some mediocre creatures. Even this thing's not that great. Like, you're giving up so much. Alright. Let's make that change again. Regisaur seems awesome. Let's see. Kill them as fast as... Liliana's just hard to cast, I guess. Frost Titan's hard to cast. Those bring in like Woe Strider and Midnight Reaper. Hermit's kind of a lot of damage. Hermit, Woe Strider 2, and Reaper, I don't know. Just a lot of damage. For 5 mana, it's 9 power. Ethathiger is just bad, so I don't feel like my grade up fast. Pretty good hand. I need to be careful, I'm not just having my upkeep stop. Should remove it when I'm sure way of F6ing myself there. Register Library. New meta. I wonder if I should take a turn off to draw one more time with Library, or if I just should slam Regisaur. I think I should probably just slam Regisaur, right? Not exactly my preferred way to play Magic, but you don't bring in Register to not just slam it on turn 4. Mana Flare. Okay, so it works for Colorless too. Whenever a player taps land for mana, a player has 1 mana. Alright, so I can have 8 mana. Oh. 8 mana. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to discard, draw, and then top, and I can always like tab the top to draw. Like, who cares about which card I draw on this? Should have held top. I see what you mean, but yeah, might have not worked anyways. Alright, GG. Wait, do I have exactly enough mana to do Hermit plus Rex Sage? No, I'm one short. Do have enough to do Jitte, I guess. This is what should actually happen when you cast Mana Flare in a game of Magic. This is the only just outcome for playing Mana Flare in your deck. Giving your opponent a bunch of mana, and it's same for Hauling Mine. This is just justice for trying to cheese people with Mana Flare. I don't know, the Register looks like he could use it like Stryle, like Dagger. I don't think he's scary enough or powerful enough. Flavor Text is nice too. Now that's a zombie. Wish I had another Disenchant. Is Trophy good? I mean, you need to get rid of Mana Flare, I guess. It's just too good in their deck. Also getting rid of the 6-mana enchantment, yeah. I think Primal Command might be good. Let's see, they have a card that's really mopey. Like Primal Command into Questing Beast sounds kind of... None of it's mopey. I mean, stuff like Excavator doesn't hit very hard, but it might help me make my land drops. I guess Courser seems like hard to cast and underwhelming and slow. I'll get rid of the Courser. It is kind of nice with Stop and Library, but it's a bit slow. Oh. Good old Leo. That hand's the nuts. Screw Library. Why Library when I have Library at home? Excavator, Polluted Delta. Alright, I should get... Oh, right. I can get... I already have white, though. Can get Scrubland, Swamp. Doesn't really matter. Hopefully they don't have interaction. Just slam before they change their mind. Alright, that's nice. Step one. That they can... I guess they could go off with Leovold in play. Probably not impossible. Probably hard if I have Assassin's Trophy up now, though. Alright, definitely want to keep Assassin's Trophy up. I have like 6 damage here. 5 plus... So I'm not killing them in 2 turns, so maybe I should play Silver. Oh wait, I only have 1 green. Oh, alright. I guess I won't do that then. I guess I'll just play Woe Strider. And keep Trophy up. Isis Cry is kind of nice too. Takes me 1 card. Alright. Think I have them in the soft lock. Hopefully they don't have like Sweeper. They could have like Toxic Deluge or... So White Splash 4, I sideboarded in Armageddon. Or, sorry, Ravages of War. Alright, what time is it? 5? I think this game's gonna be over soon and I'm gonna just fire another draft right away. But I might not have time to finish it. Who cares though, the draft is the fun part. Of course, shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Channel Fireball. Apparently, the event went pretty well this weekend. They had Times Power Remastered pre-release. I don't know if any of you played in it. and want to share, you know, your experience, I guess. If it was fun, if it was well run, if you have feedback. I mean, the best is to just give them feedback in the Discord server, but also if you tell me, I can probably pass, you know, stuff along. All right, Time Spiral or Turnabout into Time Spiral is like not a bad start for them, and it like gets rid of my Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, Channel Fireball, of course. Anytime you buy cards and you use code yellowhat, or even if you don't use code yellowhat, anytime you buy cards from Channel Fireball, that helps me out. Even better if you use code yellowhat, I get a 5% commission. And same for CFB Pro if you sign up for CFB Pro. I think they're going to be updating a lot of historic and standard stuff. Can I Assassin's Trophy Mountain permanents? Target draw and open and controls. I mean, I can just sack it. Oh, I almost missed it. That'd been funny. Well, funny for you, not funny. Wow, that's godly. I mean, my draws were pretty godly. Because Storm's like usually not that fast at going off, and I drew like every possible bit of interaction. That was nice. Obviously, it's not over, but things looking. This time I'm gonna get second green. Guess I'll keep my basics up. Rid of that signet. Oh, Time Spiral until Leovold, right? You think trophy on treachery? Give them the extra land, let them untap. Yeah, I guess they can't be a Leovold. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, honestly. I was just so excited to draw my card and get them, make them not untap. And I still had trophy back up. Felt like I was immortal luck. Guys, I can get a young. Oh, Lotus. Wait, what? Is that the same? Oh, yeah, it's the same opponent. I was like, is that like 3 in a row or something that have Lotus? Well, I'm gonna lose. I didn't think that game was losable. How many do they need? I'm at 16 and they've played 5? 6? Dude, it's just so gross. Whatever. Oh well. Leovold would have done nothing, right? Didn't even draw a card this turn. Wow. My draw was so good too. And somehow my trophy like did nothing. Oh well. That was fun though. My deck was fun. Played some fair, it is fun games. Like even the losses were fun.